Now, there's one thing that's consistent. Um, it's that due to the nature of popular things, there's a surprising amount of people. So obviously, people are going to be talking about this game because it just came out, and people are excited for it because they play the first two chapters, and you know. But I don't know why. I don't really know why, but there are some people who they're only uh like what's the word here? They're only actual what's the word? What's the word? Input. That's the word. Their only actual input to the conversation is letting everybody know how much they don't like Undertale / Deltarune. It's like, then why are we even talking? Why are you even here in this conversation right now if you don't care? Who are you? Who cares if you care? Elemental Solstice, Greenwood Park, Shy Guy Skies, Forsaken Paradise. Man, Deltarune's so cool. Man, I don't even like Undertale. I never even understood why people liked Undertale at all. I never thought it was that good. Like, good for you. Why are you here telling me? We're clearly talking about it because we dig it. Why the fuck are you joining the conversation to be like, it's not for me? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Whoa, what the fuck? Where am I? Whoa. I've already forgotten what the name of this location was. Well. Tinky? Watch yourself. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's definitely not only this game that does this, but I mentioned this one specifically because this is the one that I noticed because this is the current one. Because tomorrow it's gonna be the Switch. That's right. The Switch 2 will be out, and you're probably gonna hear about how Nintendo is bad and the Switch is bad and Mario Kart isn't even that good and vice versa. So please be prepared. You are not immune to propaganda. Wow. You're gonna see this in glorious 4K $90 HD. Oh, it'll be beautiful. I was watching ZFG earlier, and he was like, he doesn't have a pre-order for his Switch 2. He's like, well, I'm gonna go and see if I can get one. He's like, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m., go to Target, see if I can get one, and if I don't, then I will cry and stream OOT Rando. And I was like, okay. Yep. Sounds better to me. I take that. Like, I want to play Mario Kart World. I want to keep calling it World Tour, but I want to play it at some point. So I don't really want to watch anybody play it, but I know that there's gonna be a here's kind of how my fucking like streamer shortage is right now. A ton of the streamers I watch during the day are going to be playing Night Rain, and the streamers that I watch at night are going to be playing Mario Kart. So I cannot win. I have to make my own entertainment. I have to find my monkeys in a barrel and play some monkeys in a barrel with myself. That'll be my entertainment for the coming while. Methinks. Oh, methinks. I heard they released a patch for the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that apparently took out some glitches. So, you know, that's fascinating. There will be an, you know, the Switch 2 version that'll be coming out. You gotta buy the $10 upgrade pass. Greenwood Park. Well, I mean, I got stuff from streaming here, but also I can just, I got plenty of Apollo. The Apollo collection I'm playing. I'm only in Dual Destinies case 2. Like, I got plenty left to play. So I'm good. I think it's a really, really good week for video games right now, though. Like, there's a game for everybody. You got Elden Ring for the losers, Mario Kart for the losers, and you got Deltarune for the losers. So every single possible demographic of gamer is covered this week alone just by these 3 games. And honestly, how many times has this happened in gaming since like the late and early 2000s? You ever see that fucking image where it was like, here's 5 games that came out within like months of each other, and it was like five games that are like critically acclaimed. Like, I don't think we knew how good we had it. Legit, I don't think we knew how good we had it. Absolute, like, banger games that people still talk about to this day. We're just dropping like fucking flies on our lap. Or the Bugs app. We're like, here's this game. This game is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Alright, and 3 days later, here's this game. Anyone else feel like this has happened before? We had it really good. We did. But we took it for granted. And now here we are. We got new Souls game. Elden Ring multiplayer focused. Asset flip slop. Okay. Well, here's Deltarune. New chapter. Undertale is bad, lame, stinky, stupid. Asset flip slop. Okay. Alright. So here's the new Nintendo console with the new Mario Kart game. How fucking dare you present this asset flip slop to me? That's a blue shell. This $90 asset flip slop. You motherfucker. How fucking dare you? I have half a mind to kick your ass for this one. This grave injustice. Oh, that was a speed booster. I thought that was water. This course is like perfectly fine. It's just, I kept getting hit by plow blocks on a ramp. Slop is the new word for that you use when it's basically this. It's current year's overrated. If a game is slop, if something is slop, it means that it's popular when it shouldn't be because I said so. What happens when games don't take forever to come out like they do today? Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, is that in the pursuit of quote-unquote progress, games take longer to come out, but then the game comes out and they're not, like, the games aren't really as satisfactory as the amount of time it takes to make them would lead you to believe, you know? See, you say you don't like the word slop. I hate the term skill issue. Because to me, skill issue is just, it's just the Dark Souls get good shit with a new coat of paint. All new generation of fucking pricks who don't understand a valid criticism, and they simply blanket term something to avoid having to criticize. No criticism can be constructive. You're just bad. You're just bad, that's why. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that, Mr. Claptrap. I guarantee it'd be the motherfuckers who, like, Guys, stop saying get good. Stop it. The game, you're being mean. Those are the motherfuckers who are saying skill issue. Because, holy shit. Oh, I want to throw a bomb too. Those are exactly the people who are doing it. Why am I getting bombs, bro? Well, alright. Same with the word mid. I don't understand. I don't understand the term mid, because mid should be short for middle, as in like average, right? But mid is the current favorite word to describe. Okay, hold on. Slop is current generation's overrated. Mid was, and still is, current generation's word for overrated. If something's mid, it means I don't like it because I don't like it. But mid is supposed to be like middle, like it's average, like, oh, it's okay, I guess. But when people say it's mid, they mean it's not good, it's bad. Like, that's not what mid means. You fucking partisan. What the hell does that mean? I don't know, but it sounded... I said it with intent. I said it with intent. I have a theory on that. What, mid? Do you speak lingo? Bro, I thought this was a Shy Guy airship. Why are there fucking Kremlin flags and claptraps on it? Why am I not drifting? Why am I winning so, like, fucking heavily? Wait, I just fucking cleaned up. No, but, like, people back in the day, this is before I even played Dark Souls, the common thing was people would always say get good. Like, if you were playing a game and you weren't winning, they just tell you to get good. Like, no actual criticism at all. No actual input. They just tell you that. And that's what happens nowadays. Now it's like, I can't do this, it's difficult. Instead of saying get good, they just tell you a skill issue. It's like, it's the same fucking thing. Same thing, same place to use it. Mid should mean 5 out of 10 theoretically, but it seems like mid usually is a term for 7 out of 10. Yeah, but that's stupid, because something that's 7 out of 10... Something that's 7 out of 10 is still perfectly serviceable as a game. It's just the kind of game that... It doesn't... Like, a 7 out of 10 game, in my opinion, is the kind of game that isn't really rich in new ideas or really original... Okay, alright. It's not really... There's not really any new ideas. It's not too original in a story format, but it's fun to play. You know? Like, you ever watch an anime that's not, like... It's not groundbreaking. The story's not groundbreaking. The characters aren't the most... Okay. The characters aren't the most, like, fleshed out fuckers in the world, but the show itself is just meant to be, like, silly shenanigans with characters that are essentially defined by their tropes. It's not meant to be a drama. Because you know what happens when you do have a story with trying to develop characters? If somebody doesn't like it, they call it pretentious. That's the other $10 word. If something is good and considered good and you don't like it, the other word you use is you call it pretentious. Why is Birdo fucking huge again? What is my bullet doing? What the hell was that? That shit was not stopping. Slowed its roll, I guess, but alright. I don't know, I think that's dumb. But at the same time, have you ever actually seen an anime or something rated like 5 or 6 out of 10? They're not good. They're not good, but a rating sounds like it should at least be okay. I think the lowest anime rating for an actual anime I ever saw was like Promised Neverland Season 2. I think that was like a 3.4 or something. That one's bad. That one is legitimately bad. But if something is like 5 or... a 5 on Mal, for example, it's just, it's like, the worst thing ever. Even though it's scored from 1 to 10, you'd assume that 5 means that it's probably okay. But no, okay is for like 7. Hear that from Ava and people who don't like it. Listen, man, I tried to watch Evangelion and I could not stand it. My opinion of Evangelion is that I got filtered by how fucking bored I was, so I never watched more of it. Oh, lui. Sprinty. Hammer Bro Cup. Cloudy Climb, Bay K Bay. Birdo Circuit. Mint Forest. Okay. I can dig it. We all got our words. This track was entirely made with AI. Everything including all textures, the layout, the name, even down to the very concept of the track. Except the mesh, of course, was decided and or made by either ChatGPT or DALL-E 2. Okay. Alright. This track was designed by DALL-E. Alright, DALL-E, show me what you got. There's no way this track makes any sense, right? These are the days of fun AI. Ah. Who put a tree in front of a fucking ramp? Are you stupid? What kind of fucking idiot would do that? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Why is there a tree there? Alright, goodbye, Tinky. This is definitely a shortcut. Holy shit, it actually was. Alright. It's not the worst track I've ever played. Cock! It is not the worst track I've ever played. I didn't even see that. Alrighty. Okay. Well, AI itself is not a very fun discussion. You know what I've noticed, chat? Like, you ever notice that sometimes, like, somebody can sing something's praises, and then as soon as they find out it was made by AI, they just take back everything they said. Like, oh, actually, you know, actually, it looks like shit. Actually, it looks like garbage. Actually, I think it's the worst thing ever made. Bro, you just said it was good, though. Yeah, but that was before I knew. What changed? Like, nothing about the actual thing changed. See, in my opinion, when I see something that looks good, and then I find it's AI, I just kind of get disappointed. But it's very rare that I run into something made by AI that I think actually looks good, because there's a distinct kind of shine to AI art that makes it particularly gross to me. I don't like it. I don't really like how it looks. But I've never, like, I've seen, it happens with creators too. Oh my god. Bro, I was watching Vinny play like Minecraft things, right? and he was playing like a Minecraft game, and the chat was like, you know, this is kind of neat. And then like a couple minutes later, they were like, this was actually designed and made by Notch. And then the chat was like, oh, actually, this looks like shit. Oh, that's actually garbage. Oh, this is terrible. It's like, oh, I see. So suddenly information completely unrelated to everything you see on the screen comes to your attention, and now the thing is actually worse than the devil. It's like, okay. It kind of just makes people's opinions on things harder to trust, because they can just fucking flip like that. Like, how does this look? Oh, this looks really cool. This looks great. I think it looks fantastic. AI made it. Well, I mean, actually, it looks like garbage, and it was very obvious that it was AI, and like, it's disgusting. It's like, oh, so why'd you tell me it was good before? You know? That's how you get caught. What then, Western man? What then? Sometimes you gotta hold that L. You know? Sometimes you gotta hold that L. Like I said, in my opinion, the way I see it is, if I see an image and it's like, I think it looks like pretty good, and I find that it's AI, it's just kind of depressing to me, because I would have rather that it would be somebody who actually made it, because there's a particularly interesting part to it. But like, gotta be the people that make it. That's the interesting part. See into the mind of the creator. Not everybody, though. Some people's minds I don't need to see into. There are some people's minds that I don't need to see into. I don't need to see their art. Like, wow. Surprised that actually worked. Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of social media algorithm is generated from hate clicks. Because it's like, the algorithm is like, you click this, you interact with this, it means you want to see it, but the only thing you are interacting with is things that you are getting angry at. So then the algorithm puts even more of it in your face. And then you complain about how everything is so negative. Like, motherfucker, you caused this. You caused this. This is your fault. Pog me, pog you! This is a neat course. Also, great choice of music. Look, I'm not interested in a debate on whether or not you like AI art. I have my opinions on that, for sure. But I do find it kind of interesting how the quality of something in someone's mind can completely and utterly disappear the moment certain information is given to them. To a degree that it makes you wonder how they actually truly felt in the first place. Right? I'm dead. I wonder about that. You know, when I was a kid, they taught ya that if you didn't have anything nice to say, not to say anything at all. Which, yes, that is true. But sometimes silence is deafening, you know? But also, if you don't like the way someone draws something, you can just not interact with their art. I do that. I do in fact do that. If I see an artist and I think their art style in particular is yucky, then I don't look at their art. It's that simple. There are numerous artists that I don't look at their art because I think their art style is awful. To not even mince words about it, just straight up. Alright, can I like not fly into the drink this time? Baby Mario! I'll take third. The AI was having some trouble on that one. I'm doing that all the time. Yeah. Yeah. You can't like everything. You can't. So minimize the stuff you don't like and pay attention to the stuff you do. That's all. Birdo Circuit. Ugh. Oh my god, why is it everything lit by like a UV light? Yuck. Bam ba bam ba dam ba da 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 dan. Bam ba bam ba dam ba da da dan. Oh, I'm not even talking about like fetish content. Like legitimately, I mean, obviously that's part of it because I don't want to see that. But I mean more so like a general thing for art style. Like this person draws their characters like this, and I'm just like, this is just like gross. Like I don't like that. I don't want to see that. Stop doing that. Do you hate yourself? Do you hate your characters? Nasty ass bitch. No. How do you avoid the art you hate and made yourself? Oh, that's a good question. The easy answer is to just never make art ever again. Simply never do anything ever again because the fear of failing exactly one time has crippled you beyond any reasonable doubt. So now you can spend the rest of your life being a consumer, never actually making anything of your own ever again because the sting of one failure was too much. That got a little personal, I think, but I do feel that way to an extent. I can't see. Great. Sometimes people let one setback completely dictate the entirety of their life's direction in some form of a hobby. You can't even say, streamer, you do that, because bitch, I am still doing it. I'm still doing it. Actually, I hate effort and anything related to effort. Could you fuck you? Effort is taxing. I'd rather just do nothing all day, ever. I have no motivation to do anything at all. Have you tried doing it? Yeah, I tried it once, didn't like it, never did it again. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yep. And that's how she goes. Nope, I don't want to do anything, and then 5 years pass. Oh, well, now I'm too old to do anything. Guess I'll just consume for the rest of my life. Shame. Damn shame. I must consume! What do you think if you surveyed 100 people, how many of them do you think would like be actively engaged in a hobby? And then from that pool, how many of them do you think are actually good at the hobby they engage in? It looks like I'm on course 2, but I'm actually on course 3. Welcome to the Despair channel. How can I help you? I'm trying not to despair, streamer. Could you please stop talking about this? Well, yeah. But it's more so just like when you see these things all the time, right? You see it with people that you know, and you see it with people on the internet. Wow. The greatest hobby of all time? Excuse generation. Got Kirby music. You know, it's funny, I told this story before, but when first time I went to the gym, I was talking with a buddy, and he was talking about how he went to the gym, he was just talking about it, and I was like, oh man, I'd love to go to the gym, but you know, I don't have I don't have a way there, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm talking about this, and he's like, all right, I will take you, I will drive you, I will show you. And at that point, I was like, okay, so either I accept his invitation because he has just taken care of every issue I listed, or I tell him no, which means I was full of shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be full of shit today. So I went to the gym. Sewing is cool. Sewing is fucking hard. Oh my god, sewing is hard. But being able to make your own clothes, especially for like cosplay related stuff, that's awesome. Also, probably a lot cheaper. Hobbies are cool. Holy deja vu! Hobbies are cool. People who are engaged in hobbies are cool. That is my honest opinion. If you have a hobby that you enjoy, and especially if you're good at it, but if you have passion for it and you're pursuing it, that's fucking cool. You're a cool person. You are an interesting person, in my humble opinion. Well, that was a fucking clutch lightning. Great. If you don't do anything, I used to not do anything. Not doing anything sucks. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of not doing anything at all. Doesn't even remember what placings I got. I don't. Spent too much of my teenage years doing nothing. I'm trying to make up for lost time. I know nothing about knitting. Nothing. Define nothing. Nothing. You don't do anything. When I was a teenager, and most of my early adult life, it was just wake up, go to work, come home, play video games, watch Twitch, watch YouTube, go to bed. That's it. That's what I did. I just didn't do anything. Pikachu truck. When I start art 2 years ago, when I was 26. Rocky River Frenzy, Amanita Abyss, Shroom Skybridge, Mushroom Hideaway. I think someone becomes more impressive with a hobby when you can actively see that they're sticking with it, even if they aren't particularly good at it yet. There's too many people they quit too early. Playing games not a hobby. You're not doing this, are you? You're not doing this right now, are you? You really want to do this? You really want to do this? Oh my. That's already a bad sign. To me, that was nothing. Not much better than doing nothing. Playing video games is fun. It's a good pastime. Playing video games 8 hours a day, that's not a hobby anymore. That's my life. That's now my life. I never played any sports. Nothing like physical, nothing like chess either. Stuff you have to actually like engage with people. Turn on stream. What I'm doing right now, streaming, that's essentially a hobby. But, oh my. Okay. This is essentially a hobby. For me, anyway. This isn't really a job. Oh my. What the hell is happening here? It's a hobby that I make money on, yes. But I'm not a full-time streamer. This is not my main source of income. So I consider it a hobby. But I also don't stream, like... I don't stream the entire day. I like doing my hobby on stream. But I also do video editing. That's pretty fun. Well, can be anyway. The way I define nothing is that just the same routine. Video games 8 hours a day is something that should be done when a new game comes out and you're really looking forward to. Not something you do every single day. Lifestyles like that produce bitter people. I've seen that firsthand. Alrighty. That's not gonna activate in time. People who do nothing, they grow bitter very easily. And they take it out on people who actually try to do something. Because why stand up when you can kick others down? Consider reading a hobby. Yes, I would consider reading a hobby. I guess it depends on what it is you read. But also, how often do you read, right? I'm talking from personal experience here. When I say, like, I go to work, I come home, and then I play video games, like, I'm literally, like, fucking from coming home, showering, until I essentially go to bed, I am, like, playing video games. That's not a hobby at that point. If you do it a couple hours a day, I would consider it a hobby. Reading is good in general, but you can, you know, you don't read for 9 hours a day, right? You read a little bit at the end of your day, or you got a quiet spot in the middle of your day. But no one's reading for that much time. I guess it's defined by how much you do it, right? Because like I said, I stream for, like, 4 to 6 hours a day, depending on. Sometimes later, based on what I'm doing. But there are some people who they literally stream like 10 hours a day minimum. They will actually spend half of their 24 hours a day streaming. That's not a hobby anymore. It's their job. Can't be considered a hobby. Well. I just learned I like keeping my hands busy with something. Doing video, like, editing stuff. My video editing is not anything spectacular, mind you. But, you know, writing for scripts, research for stuff, actually putting it together. This is enjoyable. It kept me preoccupied. And it kind of makes me value my free time a little more in general. Because now instead of it being every single day is basically a day off, I now have like selective days off that I use, and I enjoy them more because, you know, they're restricted. Where is this taking me? I don't want my off day. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't want my off day to be every single day. I want my off day to be one day a week. Hell, my off day is Sunday, and I use that day like specifically for art-related practices. I just, you know. It's all about how you spend your time. I just think I think people that use their time to learn things and do things, I think those people are cool. I think those people are cool. People who learn to do cool things with their time. People who do nothing but complain about video games on the internet all day, that's not what I'd call a cool person. Not at all. That is not a cool person. I shit on things for a living. Like, you know, like video games? No. What could you possibly mean if not video games? Bro was the star of a shock video in the early 2000s. Well, see you later. Okay. I hate the blooper. Where are you bouncing me? I fell so many times, and now I'm this far in front. A filthy thing doer would say that. Yeah, probably. Probably. Competitive video game? Well, a hobby, as far as I'm concerned, stops being a hobby when you start, like, your livelihood is at stake for it. You can still make money on a hobby, but it's not really a hobby anymore if it's your main source of income. But hell, if you enjoy it, then that's good. It's still a job, but you enjoy it. Doesn't mean it's a hobby. Like, I guess in a sense, like, if somebody's like a hobbyist artist, they just draw, they just draw. But if they have commissions and stuff like that, they can make money. If they're good and they have a lot of commissions, they're freelance, but they'd still be a hobbyist, right? But if they were employed by a studio, then that would be their job. They're not a hobbyist anymore. Obviously, they still draw as like a hobby, but it's also now their job. Their professional occupation is artist. Whereas someone else, it would just, even if they were also just as good, they weren't employed, and it wasn't their main source of income, they would just 100% be a hobbyist, right? I don't know, it's just the English language. I guess it's just the English language. The point is, the point of the conversation was that I enjoy doing things. So I'm, like, preoccupied. Because when I just sit there, sometimes when I just sit there and I'm not doing anything, I just wonder. I just think about what it is I'm doing, or lack thereof. I have a little glorp despair moment to myself. Like, man, here I am. Like, it was like that with social media. That's a good example. Like, I'm bored. What do? I know I'm going to scroll through social media, see things that make me mad, and then get angry. Like, instead of, if you're bored, do something else. Like, don't go to social media to alleviate your boredom. That doesn't work. Well, goodbye. That doesn't work as well as you want it to. It's never worked. It's not gonna work this time. Oh my. Oh my. The whole gang is now here. In a situation like this, if I didn't hit that fucking banana, dude. If I didn't hit that banana. Really, the goal is just don't become a bitter person who just hates everybody for being, like, doing things when you yourself do nothing. How many more times is this gonna happen to me today? Yeah, Pikachu, I get you, man. I get you. I understand. I get you. Challenge impossible. Well, can be. People have different interests, which is neat because then you can learn about different things from people. Assuming they're actually, like, willing to teach you. That's an important distinction as well. Some people are really happy when others get into their hobbies and they want them to, like, enjoy it. And then some people really fucking hate it when people get into their hobbies and want them to fuck off. I don't really know what causes the second one, but it does happen. I guess you could call them purists. if that is the word we want to use here. But I don't know. There's like a... Oh, I'm in first. There's a strange level of annoyance that can come from that. But it's not like... It's the kind of annoyance that comes immediately from just someone being like... Why is this open now? Someone being like, oh, this thing is cool. Like, first of all, you gotta prevent yourself from going full power level. Full power level about it. That blue shell is taking its time. But I feel like if your like gut reaction to someone saying that they're like interested in something is, I fucking hate you, I hope you die, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. At least let them talk a little bit before you decide they need to die. You know, give them the benefit of the doubt. Just give him like a day or two, man. Give him a day or two. Moe gatekeeping. You mean like Mo Sislak from The Simpsons? Who's gatekeeping Mo? What the fuck does Mo gatekeeping even mean? What does that mean? How do you gatekeep Mo? Like people aren't allowed to watch anime? Bowser? Bowser is not in second. Bowser is anywhere but second. Where is Bowser? Bro, if I could turn the squid off, I think I would turn the squid off. What a annoying fucking item. I missed so many POW blocks. Kakaka! Wait, am I on the last track? I think I am. Yeah, because I got like 7th or something. There we go. Oh, I mean, I don't like shipping. Shipping is weird. No one in Japan ships Toho. Toad's Temple, Fungi Falls, Stereo Madness, Mech Factory. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one. No one refers to the small group of friends that I have who share my opinion on the subject. My friends list is 0, by the way. Bro, I fucking hate when somebody uses exactly one person's opinion as a blanket idea for the vast majority's opinion on a topic. Bro, you talk to one fucking guy on Discord who's been banned from 3 other servers, and you're treating his opinion as the de facto opinion that represents everybody in the world. Yeah, alright. Alright, brother. Whatever you say. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm glad I don't have to play it this lap. Thwompy. Obviously, if it's on Twitter, then okay. Then the opinion of this was somebody from the West, but... that means their main exposure to shipping comes from Western community. Which, I get it. I get it. I get it. I do. Lambast him. Lambast him. No, I get it. The main difference, I suppose, is the thought. It's the idea. It's the idea that not so much that shipping isn't a thing, but more so that the act of shipping the characters is the main reason why people get into the series, which, based on my limited knowledge, I can say that's definitely a truth. There is a nugget of truth in that belief. It's like that for a lot of series, though. It's not exclusive to Toho. There's also a lot more, like, crazy stories about, like, shipping, or, like, shippers that you hear about from, again, not Japan. And when people talk about the West, they essentially mean anywhere that's not China or Japan, which is a very large scope to encompass, you know? Like, the West is literally everywhere but those two locations. So, if the West is responsible, then it means the entire fucking, like, 85% of the hemisphere is responsible. Less about the shipping, the extreme obsession developed because of it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to say in a way that doesn't get me in trouble. But you are right, I do agree with you. I do agree with you. It's just a classic case of some people taking things a little too far. I mean, I'm of the personal opinion that Hifu is kind of boring, but it has moments that I think are kind of neat. And I think the grand majority of what makes Hifu interesting is just completely lost on most of the Hifu fans, because the only thing they actually give a shit about is shipping the two characters. That's how I feel about it. Anything interesting on Hifu is lost on so many people because the only thing they give a shit about is the pairing. Why do you think Renko and Maribel are like one of the highest, like one of the most popular pairings, despite being like characters that don't even exist in like any real capacity? So yeah, I think shipping is pretty annoying in that regard. It's also really annoying when you try to talk about two characters having any form of interaction and it has to result in because they're in a relationship. Like, motherfucker, you ever heard of a friend? Holy shit. Why can't characters just be friends anymore? Why does everything have to be homoerotica? Oh my god, man. I'm getting annoyed by it. Look, if I'm reading something that's like the girls kiss, tags, girls kissing, the cover is girls kissing, I'll be like, holy shit, these girls are gonna kiss, aren't they? I don't want that. But I have been promised something, it's gonna be delivered. I knew what I was getting into. But when every single possible interaction from a character, two characters is, oh, they are so fucking behind the scenes. It's like, no, they're not. They're talking. They're talking to each other. Oh, look at that sexual frustration. They hate each other. Oh my god. It's the frustration. Bro, she stabbed her brother. What do you mean, sexual frustration? Like, sure, she wants to put a hole in you, but not to use. Come on. You gotta be careful what you say in these days and ages, though, because we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered, boys. That's right. I walk a lonely road. They walk I walk a lonely road. Like I said, I read almost every like shipping doujin that didn't involve pornography, mind you, on Dynasty scans for the shipping video. And I read a lot of them that had really good art and were, you know, some of them were cute and they were fine. And it's like I knew what I was getting into. And that's kind of all it was, but it was like not every single it's less so the fact that it happens. It's more so the idea that any form of interaction between the characters is immediately viewed as such regardless of the subject matter at hand, which is where it gets annoying because not everything has to be that. Stereo madness. This looks like it's gonna hurt my eyes. Some people are just lonely. Oh, that's a given. Have you seen the state of Twitch? You know, like, yo, Mega Collection? You know, popular streamers are women pretending to be anime girls, right? You know, one of the popular ones are the ones that are extremely raunchy and communicate gooner to gooner. And also the popular ones do ASMR. Like, what gave it away that there is an extremely large number of lonely people in our world? I can't fucking imagine what would give you that conclusion. This is Geometry Dash. You know, I was thinking that. Well, but I didn't want to say it because it would have made me sound stupid if I was wrong. Lonely singles in your area. Yeah, bitch, that's everybody. You ever notice how those advertisements disappeared about hot, lonely singles in your area? Because there aren't anymore. They're all lonely. Doesn't work anymore. The market has been saturated. The scam doesn't work. This is trippy. This is trippy. No gooning here. Look, man, I'm just tired of it. A joke every now and again. Okay, a joke every now and again is whatever, but like some people actually are just pre-programmed to give a response that would like probably get you removed from a public place. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you like this? Not everything is a fucking euphemism. It just got tiring. It just got really tiring. Got tired of hearing about it. The punchline is sex. That's right. It's sex. Sex! Like, great. Cool. What's next? Oh. What comes next? It's always sex. It's always been sex. But I'm tired of it being sex. What's this thumbnail? It's cropped porn, sir. Is that funny? No, sir. It's not funny. Then why does it have so many clicks? No idea, sir. Chat, you ever wonder about that? Why do those raunchy thumbnails get so many more clicks? Do people click these images expecting links to sources in the description? Because that can't be it, because I've never seen a motherfucker actually click the description ever in my life. So you mean to tell me that they're more popular because people are actively searching the description? Why do they do it? Why do they click these videos? That's definitely not gonna be in the video, you dingus. You did that once. No, I didn't. When have I ever done that? When have I ever put cropped porn in a thumbnail? What are you talking about? That has never happened. The word goon was great because it was about henchmen. I am 100% hench-pilled. Alright? I would be one of the greatest henchmen of our fucking generation. I would. I would. I am the exact kind of mindset that a boss would look for in his henchmen. I am a perfect goon. But I can't say that anymore because then it makes me sound like something else. You know, it sucks. Like, my fucking calling has been ripped away from me. And I just, it's not fair. It's not fair. I had it all. I had it all and I've lost it. I've lost it before I could even have it. Why are we always gonna have this shit? Oh, alright. Misty Izakaya thumbnails. Well, that's just thumbnails. That's just images from the game. That's not clickbait. That's just in the game. I'm talking about people who put actual cropped porn as the thumbnail. There was a whole fucking, like, sub-season of Toho quote-unquote memes that were literally just that. They were, like, 15-second videos, and they just, that was the thumbnail. It was just cropped porn. That was it. That's just how it was. Do those still exist? I don't know. I think the grand majority of Toho content on YouTube is garbage. So, shows what I know. Shows what I know. But those ones in particular were really bad. They were really bad. If I'm being real, chat, 100% on God. On God. Real shit. If you are referring to any human being at your age as mommy, you need professional help. You have gone past a point where you need to find some help. You need help. That is not up for debate. That is not up for debate. The only person I'm calling mom is my mom. That's it. I call her mum. Why? I don't know. Just what I grew up doing. But that is the only person. But man, is it weird. Like, this person is like 2 years older than you. Even worse if they're younger, I guess. Call them mommy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh, what is wrong with you? This is the part where somebody goes, what if it's my relationship kink? Motherfucker, you are calling a Twitch streamer this. This is, you are not in a relationship. You never will be if this keeps up. God damn. Yikes. That's classified irregular human behavior. Just call me daddy. Patrick did that with his big old hairy pits and multiple folds. Mom and dad. Mom and dad. See, these are the kinds of things that I say that I assume if the viewer count drops by any number, it means I got somebody. It means I 100% got somebody to a point where I made them uncomfortable and they no longer wanted to hear it. And I have... Never mind, we're good. Oh man. Caught! Caught! I don't look at my viewer count though. I have to pee. I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna get my drink, my Diet Dr. Kelp. Alright. Chat. Chat. Here's a question. So we were talking about shipping, right? Have you ever seen a pair of characters that just like they got along so well, but they never actually did get in a relationship, and it made you think, man, I wish they did just so they'd be happy. I think maybe that's a deeply rooted issue. Well, I wouldn't call it an issue. A deeply rooted thing to these people. However, my example is heterosexual, so, you know. Yeah. You want an example? Here's streamer's example. Phoenix and Maya. Oh. Phoenix and Maya from Phoenix Wright. Luminous clouds, poisonous past, starry cityscape, sticker bush, sunset. I like Maya a lot. Maya's one of my favorite characters for a long time. I really liked her, so I wanted her to be happy. And Phoenix is a good dude, but then they never actually got together ever. I was like, man, that sucks. I wanted them to be happy. I remember reading little 4 comas of Reset Bomb Factory. Little 4 comas of Phoenix Wright. And I was just seeing their little character interactions. It was cute. I enjoyed it. They're good friends. They're very good friends, but I wanted them to be happy. That's my only example I have. Now it's your turn, chat. Please embarrass yourself for the class. Being in a relationship doesn't necessarily equate to happiness. It does in fiction, asshole. Shut up. In fiction, when they get together, they are happily ever after. How dare you? They have a family together, and they're good, and they love each other forever, and there's no such thing as divorce in fiction. Fuck off. Come on, chat. You said yes and plenty, and now you're not talking. Give me an example. He's just like the shippers. No, because the characters I'm talking about are male and female. There's a very distinct difference. I'm sure you may have noticed. Erase? Okay, I can take that example. I get where you're coming from with that one. Because it felt really weird that he woke up from his coma, met the girl again, and she was like, yeah, by the way, I married and had a kid with this dude. And he was just like, oh, that's cool. It's like, what? Okay. I mean, life, you know, that's life, I guess, but it just kind of felt like maybe it should have leaned more on the dramatic side and had her wait for him, I suppose. Maybe that would have felt more satisfying from a story perspective, but he really cared about that random part-timer. That random part-timer that helped him out in the future. Mob and the girl he liked. You know what? There's a possibility that they'll be fine in the future because they're friends and they're talking. You know, maybe things will be better for Mob when he gets older. You know, maybe he'll be cooler. I get that one. That's a big part of Mob Psycho in general. Mob Psycho is very good. Hypocrite chatters. Well, you can't say hypocrite chatters and not give me one. Come on, come on. Keep them coming, chat. Keep them coming. We're sharing today. I'm not even judging you. I've agreed with you. I have agreed with you so far. I'm not here to judge you. If I was, I wouldn't have told you mine. Mine's not embarrassing. Mine's just the truth. I'm the kind of guy who can have a crush on a character and then be like, oh, but they're definitely like, they definitely should be with this person because you want them to be happy. They're not gonna be happy with me. Who am I? You like a character so much that you want them to be happy, so you would actually rather them be in a relationship because it means they will be happy. Why did I jump over the speed boost? You didn't confirm whether it counts in this scenario. The count of the other person died before they got together. Well, that depends. Were they actually going to get together and then death did them part? Or is it just like implied, or is it what? I don't know. You have to give me the example, and maybe then I can tell you. Why am I in last place? TK, what the fuck are you doing? Boop. I asked 3 different things, and you replied yeah. I don't know what you're replying yeah to. So, just give me the example, bro. Why do you need so many like precursors in here? You need so many disclaimers. How are you ahead of me? You were bouncing off the fucking wall. Oh my god. Yeah. How about instead of saying yeah, you reveal your truths to the streamer? You guys sure don't like talking when it's your turn to embarrass yourselves, huh? You just sit there and Pepe giggle at me like I didn't just pour my fucking heart all over the microphone. And you refuse to offer me the same. Unbelievable. What happened to camaraderie between streamer and chat? It's crazy because some chat members be oversharing like crazy. Well, not here, but in general. Oh, you know what? That actually just reminded me. I had a customer today. I had a customer today, unprompted, tell me that he got a job at a magazine article because the head of the column walked up to him while he was selling joints in a mall and was like, "You got the stuff," and then gave him a job. I was just like, "Yep." Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Code Geass Shirley. Right after. I don't know who that character is. I never actually watched Code Geass. I watched the first 8 episodes of Code Geass, and I never actually got to watch more of it, so. Yeah. I don't know those characters. I have no opinion. Dude, I was just trying to put the tag on his fucking meal, and I just couldn't get it, but he's just giving me his life story, and I was just like, yep, cool. Quite the exciting life you live. Bro is living his life. Insane. Completely unprompted. I didn't ask him. He just fucking... You know how it started? Is he was like... I think we were talking about, like... I don't know what we were talking about, but he said, oh, you young guys. And he was talking to me. He's like, you young guys. And I was like, ha! Yeah. It's like when I was doing like fucking 10 to 10 at Kmart. He was like, dude, my age, like, I'm 28 years old, brother. Like, I am not that age. I'm not a teenager. I'm not. I know I look like one, but I'm not. I am a man. Oh, this is fantastic. As you can see from the map, it's very clear which direction I have to go here. Well, I kind of know how Code Geass goes, but maybe some point. Maybe at some point I will like properly watch it. It's just a lot of episodes. All I really know about is the art style is kind of weird. They're all kind of like gangly and weird. And then there's the girl who really likes Pizza Hut. I didn't realize it was a mech show. I don't really like mechs. So maybe that's kind of what made me not want to like watch too much of it. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Clamp art style. I don't even remember what Clamp is known for outside of Showbits. And even then, I didn't finish Showbits either. I think I was like 5 episodes away from finishing it. The last episode I remember watching is basically like the girl character in the series was telling the dude, she was basically telling the dude like, you can't fuck the robot. It's immoral. No, don't do that. I don't really remember though, because it's been very long. It's been years. A very long time has passed since I watched any of Showbit. I just don't care about mech. I don't know, man. I don't care about the mech genre because I don't care about the human part of it, I suppose. Which is weird because I actually enjoyed Boku Rano, and I enjoyed Gurren Lagann the first half. But like I said, I don't like Evangelion. I don't like Rise Upon. Okay. I don't like Saint Seiya. I don't really like Gundam. Like, I just don't really enjoy watching them. But I like Super Robot Wars. Super Robot Wars is fucking awesome. So like, what is it about like robot animation that I don't like? What is it about robot mech anime that I don't like? Well, I have this now, but I don't think it's gonna work in time. Well, that's... okay. Well, alright. I wanna watch robots fighting all the time. Is that really so wrong? Isn't robots like beating the shit at each other cool? I thought Mega's XLR was cool, and that was just a dude made a fucking combat mech beating the shit out of people. Robots fighting all the time isn't cool. This is the guy who just got mad at me for not enjoying mecha anime, and now apparently if robots fight all the time, that's not cool. This guy likes soap operas, but he likes them when they're 15 feet, like 20 feet tall and 300 tons. Like, alright, bro. Alright, bro. I like Pacific Rim. That was pretty cool. Can you believe this guy? Fucking at this guy in chat and laugh at him. Well. Unbelievable behavior. These tracks have been very without rails for a while now, huh? Yo, Monkey House. It's Sticker Bush. Or I guess Sticker Brush. Whatever. Who cares? Oh yeah. Oh my god! Okay. My. There are just, there are certain genres that I just don't really care about. And I think it might just be because the natural, like the normal story elements never do much for me. Oh, I watched, what's it called? Gridman. I only watched Gridman because, a VA I knew that I really liked was in it. And then Gridman was, like, not that interesting at all. I don't remember, like, anything about it. It got a sequel. I don't remember what it was called, but I never bothered. I never bothered. Well, this banana hut. Is that a bullet? That is a bullet. Alright, see you later. Cool. Yeah, Dyna Xenon. No. You know the only reason people talked about Gridman was because the main heroine, quote unquote, had thick thighs. That's it. It was the main reason for that series to talk about her. They drew the line a little bit wider than average. Can you believe this shit? Not wrong. Obviously, I'm not wrong. If there's anything I am correct about, it's about anime. You only realize how bad so much anime is when you realize the only reason you heard of it is because of it being pushed by aspects for the caveman brain.
Let's go.
Piracy warning. Skybound Cloudscape, Windmill Peak, Disco Fever. Oh, pirates! It's pirates. They're just pirates. It's just pirates. We're good. We're good. Just pirates. Chat, do you remember that show where that girl made cookies with her love juices? Because I can almost guarantee you don't remember what the fuck that show was about or what it was even called, but you remember that particular scene. Yep. 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 Anybody who knows what that series is without looking it up needs to be put on a list of bad chatters. That's going on your permanent record. Oh, baby. The permanent record. That's right, I'm pulling it out. At the end of the year, we're gonna review your chat. Your chat record, and if you're deemed not a good chatter, you will be let go from the company. Sorry. You will be let go. You'll have to find another chat. Finally, I've been trying to get out of here for years. Me too, buddy. Well. There's nothing wrong with making characters attractive. That's not what the argument is. I'm just saying that, in particular, the majority of the publicity of Gridman was just simply because of this one character and her having thick thighs. Not the giant robot. That was the main part of it. The giant monster fights with the giant robot. It was the high schooler with thick thighs. That was where the publicity shined. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with wanting characters to be attractive. I don't want to draw pornography, but I still want my characters to look good. I want their figures to show through well in their clothing, so you can tell they look very good, even if they are wearing clothing. Skybound Cloudscape. Paper Fly guys. That's good. Where's my payment? What? You don't pay me to be here. You pay me to be here. I don't pay you to be here. VA died 1 month after last episode. What the fuck kind of crack shit is that? That's kind of spooky, actually. We got Kirby music. What's the point of being in this company? Because it makes me feel better about myself, and it makes you feel good when I say, well done, chat member, you are my favorite chat member. And you go, yeah, he's talking about me. That's my job. That's my role in this. That's my role in this company. I have the input of a shareholder and none of the money. That's my role in this company. The opinionated shareholder with no money. Or the extremely nosy middle management who does not know how to work at all. Alright, somebody better get hit by this. That's... okay. Hey gang, how's everybody doing today? Tired. Super! Alright, well we got a lot on the agenda today. So I'm gonna go touch base with everybody else and not actually do any fucking work. And I'll come back later and I'll see how it's going, and I'll go take a 1 hour break because I work 9 to 5 and do nothing. Yep. Stellar. Hey there, Slugger. I see you're really busy, but could you do this for me as well? You know, because the boss thinks it'd be really great, and I agree with the boss, so you should do it. Yep. Okay. Sure thing, boss. You got it. Get a little real there, streamer. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I am. I'm sure somebody can relate to all the shit I just spewed. I'm sure somebody can relate. If you want something done, do it yourself. Actually, okay, so I think I said something today to my boss that it kind of, I don't really know how she felt about it, but it ended the conversation. So we're doing this thing right now where we're putting like Korean spice on our tendies, right? And I was working. I was doing work. I was busy. And she was like, Dylan, can you take some tenders and cut them up and put some seasoning on it so we can try them? And I was just, for a couple seconds, I was just thinking to myself. And I said, you know, you could also just pour the seasoning on your tongue. And that was the end of the conversation. I didn't mean it like to be sarcastic, but like I think she took that as a okay, all right. If you want to try the seasoning, fucking there you go. Just pour it over your fucking tongue. That's what I said, and then that was the end of the conversation. And then I went on break, and she didn't bother me about it. So I guess what I didn't mean for it to come off so harsh, but it came off in such a way that I didn't have to do it. But I really hate being told to do useless shit while I'm in the middle of doing stuff that's actually relevant to my job. Poor streamer. Poor streamer in his minimum wage position. It's true, it sucks. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe someday, chat. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll hear a call back. You want to come work here now? Oh, maybe someday. I'm doing all right financially though, so. But I am trying to apply to better long-term locations for actually like substantiating living. But I don't know how many of you know this, but getting a job right now is kind of hard. Like, really hard. I'm not doing a trick there. So I kind of just have to wait until something happens and then don't blow the interview, I guess. Because I'm not trying to get into like another part-time job. I'm trying to get in a position that I can like basically turn from an entry level into something more permanent, so I have a substantiated income. Will that affect my life? Yeah, it would, but it's probably best to have stability in food and shelter more than anything else, right? That's all. You know, I don't want to get too real there, because we're supposed to be having fun here. We're supposed to be having fun here, but yeah, I'm aware of my position. I'm aware of my position. I just hope that at some point I can, you know, really start getting more secure, I suppose. That's a very low quality shy girl. It's hard everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, it is. We're in the disco. Yo, it's Toadette with Mario Party 7 winning. Fuck you. Wow. I don't really control that very much. Whoa! What kind of shy girl were you looking for? What are you talking about? There's a shy girl dancing on the wall, but the quality of the GIF was like going at like 20 frames per second. What are you talking about, Bro's making it weird. Why are you even here? I thought you were fucking watching Undertale. You piece of shit. You traitor! Bro has seen enough. Whoa. Super Mario style. Come on now. Did you already forget? Did you already forget? Bro's hitting it. Bro's hitting it right now. Oh god. I don't know if I can like go through those stars. Alright, whatever. Chapter 3. I'm gonna assume Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 are gonna be the same length. You'll probably be seeing that over the week. And yeah, I'll play it eventually. So there's gonna be 7 chapters, right? That's the plan. So there's 3 more chapters to come. Bro, I might be dead by the time the final one comes out. Oh god. Quite a thought that one is. I think I wanted to do the jump. I don't know what's faster, but that was cool. Extra content on the website. Interesting. Any ARG stuff? You know what, actually, don't tell me. I don't care. I don't care. Grr. Well, I mean, it's nice that the game is, you know, it keeps going. It's just each chapter is pretty substantial in content already. So releasing it in packets like that is... it's nice. You gotta wonder what he does after it though, right? Putting so much time into this one. You gotta learn yourself. Yeah, I will. I will. Later in my life. Oh, I guess we're going this way. I can't believe I missed that. I wasn't looking, like, properly. Oh, shit. Cool track. Oh. We'll see. The fact that 3 and 4 came out at the same time is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll see that again, mind you, but 5, 6, and 7. And 7 is fine. They're fun. They're fun games. They're fun games. Oops. You know what? Let's do it funky. It's like, Kirby! Wait, we gotta do this one. Bowser Jr.'s Crafty Castle, Twilight Valley, Tideshift Town, Cargo Bay. Ah, it's like Origami King. Yeah. When's chat, when's the next Danmaku Kagura DLC? I'm pretty sure that that does have a date. I just don't remember what it was. Somebody probably knows. Ooh, little Bowser Jr. Ooh. These are nice. Why you got a picture of Birdo on his wall? Freak! Also, the Steam Summer Sale is on the 25th this month. So I'm gonna see if that Spell Carnival game goes on sale. And if it does, if it drops, I think give or take 40%, I think. Cause it's like $50 normally. I don't want to spend $50 on a game that I'm probably gonna think is not that great. But I will spend $30 on the game, because that'll be the viewer tax. I'll spend it for you, chat, for you. Why did Mario just turn into the wall? Mario, what happened, bro? All right. 20% could be good. It depends. I think it depends, but I just don't think it's worth $50. So I'd rather wait for it to go on sale. But I do want to play it just to see it. Cause despite it being like a game studio, not like a fucking indie group or a Dojin Circle, it's a game studio making a Toho game. And the amount of opinion I've seen or heard about it is basically zilch. Which, how is that possible? How is that possible? That is a bad sign, if you ask me. That game can't be that good. But I gotta see it with my own eyes, you know? Just not worth the price of admission right now. I mean, you could also just give me $50 right now and then I'll spend it. There's also that. If you give me $50 right now and tell me that it's for Spell Carnival, then I'll buy it live on stream. But otherwise, I'm not buying it. Tiny bloop. Tiny bloop. I missed my drift, so I just want to hit a wall. Will you eat a lemon? For $50, I will eat a lemon on stream. Yes. I'm not gonna bite into it, but I'll eat all 8 wedges, and I might actually not be able to do that. Last time I tried, I physically could not eat the 8th wedge. I couldn't do it. It was very strange. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Don't hit me. Okay. Okay. Thanks. She sat on me. Twilight Valley. That is one thick bit. Hey. Dude, first fuck. Okay, well, I guess this is just in my face now. That's a hole. Oh, Shadow Siren fight. Good battle theme. I thought Twilight Valley was like Twilight Town from Thousand Year Door. The music makes me think it would be. Oh! Fuck! Okay, well. I think this theme is great. You are kidding me with that one. Are you serious, bro? Oh. This is not helpful. No! Could I have a bullet now? Why? Why? Brother. Please give me a bullet. My best friend Snai is here. This is not helpful. Whoa. Fucking beeline! Right into the banana. You fat fuck! Ha he ha he ho ho. That sucked. That sucked so much. Tide Shift Town. Okay. Alright. Okay. 12 so far, by the way. Ooh, Grand Canal from Mario Party 7. What a lovely place. Okay. I'm okay. What the fuck? Bro, half of them haven't figured out the road yet. Wait, it opened. The road opened for them. Oh my god. Such short and sweet loops, those Mario Party boards. Thank you, Red Shell. Yep. Alright. Kirby is hard to control. Capcom space game. What is bro talking about? What does he mean, Capcom space game? You, what is that? What game is that? What's he talking about? Which card is Kirby? Funky Kong and the Flame Fryer. I didn't even know what state of play was happening today. The AI game. What? What AI game? Yeah, I don't even know what game you're talking about. New Marvel by Arxis. Wait, what? Is it team-based? Well, Peach. Great. A 4v4 tag game. But no Capcom, huh? Weird. Oh, well. You and your fucking acceleration, Koopa. So when you say it's Arxis, is it like what does it look like? Does it look like they're like Guilty Gear, or does it look like Marvel? You know, what does it look like? It looks like MVC. Like which MVC though? Which MVC? Because 2 and 3 look vastly different, right? And then Infinite doesn't look very good at all. 3 but better. That's... wow. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Cargo Bay by Shorty. Mom, wake up. Good games are on the horizon. Mom, wake up. Gaming is saved. Metal Harbor. Sonic Adventure 2. We are so back. However, tomorrow... what the hell is this? Why is there a fucking question mark in the middle of the map? Okay, alright. This is whack. Gaming has fallen. What? What? Am I going backwards now? I don't really know. Whoa. Yeah, I am going backwards. Okay. I'm stuck. I forget what the Digimon game is called, but they've been doing a lot with the TCG in regards to it that Andrew's been telling me about. You know they have a new Digimon called Haniwamon? It's a Haniwa. It evolves into it digivolves into a Kokeshi doll. And then it evolves into some other thing with a hat. It might be a Jizo statue, actually. I'm not sure. And its mega form is just Kaguya. Its mega form is Kaguya. Kaguyamon. I don't know if it's Kaguyamon, but it is based on Kaguya. I mean, of course it is. I think it's cool because it's like the structure of it is essentially like Japanese like creation, like doll creation. So it's like you got Haniwa, Kokeshi, and Kaguya herself is not like, she's not really a doll, mind you, but she's considered as fair as like a porcelain doll, right? She's the epitome of Japanese beauty. She's doll-like in that regard. I don't know what the ultimate form is supposed to be like. Either way, I think it's neat. I think it's pretty neat. I like the correlation. Kokeshi dolls are kind of just, I don't know, they're kind of like, they're okay. Haniwa are cute, but Kokeshi dolls are a little strange. Well, I seem to be the only one who knows how to play this track. Fine by me. Oh, its name is Karakurimon. You're talking about the ultimate one, right? I don't know their names, that's the thing. I don't know their names. I just assumed based on that. I just know the one's Haniwamon. That's the ultimate. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I knew they looked like something, but I couldn't, like, remember, like, what it was. Because it was the hat that gives it away. I couldn't remember what it was called. I don't know if the maga's called Kaguya. Either way, I like it. That wasn't very good. Summer. The summer of video games is upon us. Or is it? Streamer, what if I hate video games? Then I'm afraid it's over for you. Video games are over now. King Goomba Cup, Mario's Rainbow Castle. I hope that plays the music with not a remix. Big Express City, Sniffit Station, Underground Sky. Yeah. It's the Mario Party 1 board. King Goomba! I love Mario Rainbow Castle OST. It's a mix, but it sounds okay. I love the original though. Whoa. God, this bike has ridiculous handling. Oh. Shouldn't have used it. Oh my fuck, dude. This is insane. Whoa! Whoa! Alright. No, I played Cyber Sleuth. I never finished it. I should though. Hacker's Memory I wanted to play. I don't think I'm gonna stream the Digimon game. Christian probably will. I think he's been playing Hacker's Memory just so prepare for that, but they're long games. And I think Digimon is cool, but I'm not the guy to talk to about Digimon. My knowledge of Digimon is pretty much restricted to stuff that was like, you know, Agumon and Vmon generation, and some of Guilmon. After that, it's just like, what the fuck is like, what are any of these fuckers? So I'm very old-brained when it comes to Digimon. I still think Digimon is cool. It's just I was never into it that... I wasn't as into it. And I'm not as into it as other people that I know. I like Pokemon. I can tell you all about Pokemon. I can tell you more about Pokemon than you're probably comfortable knowing about. So that's cool. That's a talent. Same with Toho. I like talking about Toho, but I don't like answering stupid questions. Or like blatantly ridiculous hypotheticals that are just fucking like, what are you talking about? If the question's not interesting, I don't care. However, if it's a question that isn't based on theory, then I could probably answer that for the most part. This theme is bumping. Name the 103rd Pokemon. That's not fair. That's not fair. I can't do that. I don't know Pokemon by their Pokedex number. I'm pretty sure Pokemon 100 is Voltorb, though. So, Pokemon 103 is an evolution, most likely. I want to say it's Exeggutor, but I have no idea. Wow. I don't know the order of Pokemon in the dex. Are there any other against Tokyos in Toho, or is Toho unique? The Lunar Capital. It's the Lunar Capital. It exists on the moon, and it's got a barrier that prevents people from just being in it. Big Express City. Great. Whimsy and fantastic to a city. Exeggutor is number 103. Was I right? I was right? Are you serious? Or are you just shitting yourself? Understand the concept of love. I was right. I was right. Holy shit. Well, okay. A Pokemon 103 was in fact Exeggutor. That's my streamer. Chat, at some point, we're gonna do a stream of my least favorite Pokemon. We're gonna do that at some point. Least favorite per generation. I think we're gonna use the favorite one and just turn it into not favorite one. Holy shit, which way? Not your favorites? I already did one for my favorites. It's already uploaded. It's a VOD. There's a really cool like sorter type thing for it, where you can like sort things very nicely, and I use that. Here's a spoiler. I hate Stunfisk. I hate Stunfisk. Just realized only one lap. Not good. Not good. There's still plenty of track left. Oh! Holy shit! Bruxish Sweep. That Pokemon is not good. Bruxish is nasty. I don't care that that Pokemon is based on, like, the Hawaiian fish. Like, I don't care. It's a nasty-ass Pokemon. What the fuck is this turning? Ugh. Big item. Go! I shit myself. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, look at that difference in time. 0.1 second difference. Wow. It was made for this hate sorter. Yeah, it was. I hate that piece of shit Pokemon. Sniff It Station. It's like Spaceland. Yeah. Humans love Disc Opinion. A completely worthless Pokemon. Streamer rates your favorites. Well, what's your favorite Pokemon? I'll give you a rating. Nobody hates Minccino. Minccino is obnoxious as a competitive Pokemon, but as a regular Pokemon, it's cute. It's a chinchilla. What's your favorite Pokemon, chat? Alright. Nidoking, good choice. That's a cool Pokemon. He embodies the kaiju element of Pokémon. Like he puts the monster in Pokemon. Scizor, excellent choice. Eevee, I like Eevee a lot as well. Eevee's great. Volcarona is a cool fucking Pokemon. Really cool Pokemon. Sylveon is ugly as shit. King Gambit is very cool. Ludicolo is pretty funny. Garganacl, I think Garganacl is a little too square. I don't know, I don't think he looks that great. Real obnoxious too. Well, shit. Ninetales, that's a good choice. Ninetales is a very cool Pokemon. Jumpluff, please leave. You're so full of shit. Mew, that's pretty classic. He's great. Jumpluff. Jumpluff. Bro said Jumpluff. I'm getting angry. Wait, I'm actually getting angry now. I'm getting heated. I'm mad! Ah! The snippets are hanging out. Gyarados, classic. Can't go wrong with Gyarados. Always a cool Pokemon. You could always use one too. Magikarp is so goddamn common in like every game except Black and White. Mamoswine. That's an interesting one. Mamoswine's not particularly bad a Pokemon, but I don't know. I think he's not as intimidating as he should look. He's too round. Mamu. Alright, chat, flip the script. What's your least favorite Pokemon? This is the part where we really get to judge you. Mamoswine is like not part of the same family as Piloswine. That's what it feels like to me. I don't hate. That's a lie. You are such a fucking liar. The Dunsparce? Yeah, that Pokemon is so stupid. That Pokemon angers me. doesn't deserve to exist. We waited for this. I'm not gonna catch him. That's fun. Semi-Seer? That's a classic one. That's common. Baxcalibur. I think Baxcalibur looks really dumb. I actually agree with you. Its head is too small. Its head is just, it's too small. It looks dumb. Meowscarada? I don't know, I feel like if you hate Meowscarada, it's not Meowscarada's fault. That's all I'm gonna say there. I think Meowscarada conceptually is really cool, but I also think that, you know, characters, that Pokemon's in a tough position. Love Disc kind of weird. Love Disc is just useless. What am I listening to? I don't hate because I'm a peaceful soul. You're so full of shit. So full of shit. This is Dirty Road. Free heart scales. They're not free. You gotta put time into them. Love Disc sucks. Love Disc pisses me off because I was trying to get the 4-star platinum star in Pokemon Snap, and the positioning made no fucking sense for it, and it just wouldn't give it to me. And I was getting so annoyed by the stupid little assholes. Wow. What am I doing up here, Toad? Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Well, this is the kind of CEO kid drew Pokemon design. Bro, it's a heartfish. What are you talking about? Fione. What's wrong with Fione? Fione may suck, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just living, dude. It just lives. The worst thing I can feel for a Pokemon is apathy, not hatred. That's not true. That's not true. I guarantee you hate Bronzor. If you ever played Gen 4 and didn't start with Chimchar, you fucking hate Bronzor. Because that motherfucker was everywhere and you could not hit him super effectively with anything. Because every single Bronzor that a trainer had Levitate by default. They could not have Heat Proof. So the only weakness it actually had was Fire. And you only could have Ponyta or Chimchar. Well, alright then. This issue is only in Diamond and Pearl, by the way. Platinum fixes this. But if I didn't break, I could have made it to the fucking... I could have made it to the hole. The Pokemon that piss me off the most are the ones that just, they show up all the time and they ugly. And they, getting into an encounter with them is annoying. Like Watchog. I hate Watchog. Watchog looks gross. It's way too common in the game, and it learns really obnoxious moves. Throw that green shell, you little asshole. Well, alright then. It's like, oh, here's Super Fang, half your health, but I also know Hypnosis. And I'm gonna spam Hypnosis and Confuse Ray, and it's just like, bro, can you just die? Alright, I'm going... No! 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 Alright. Third. It's pretty good. Bit of a 7 or 8, I think. I'll go with 8. Air on the side of cushion. Meow meow, kiss kiss. Kiss, kiss. Rank E. Wow. What a pitiful rank that is. Alright. Oops. Let's see. Minky. How many are left? Too many. We're gonna do 2 more, chat. Lakitu and Luma. Night Factory, Cyber State, Puzzle Plank Pass, A Link Between Worlds. These are the last 2 we're gonna do. The fuck was that? The Night Factory. Oh, it's Toad's factory, but custom. So they closed the factory. We gotta go around. Ooh. Oh, don't mind me. What do they got this in here for? The fuck? Oh! Bro, I got spotted. What? I got spotted by a light and abducted. People getting fucking yoinked out of the sky. Whoa. We're breaking and entering. What? The fuck did that mean? Oh, it meant the item blocks here are hazards. That's what it meant. None of the item blocks on here are good. Go that way. Alright. Conceptually, this is really cool. I got another bullet. Here's the end. Why are there toads skating? Alright. 2 laps. In the big cave. There's a mega mushroom on the road over here. Assuming no one took it. Oh, it despawned. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is Blackout Basement. Well, I mean, I guess it's the, what do you call it? Whatever. It's Donkey Kong Country. Ooh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Ah! That's probably for the best. Oh boy. Secret factory. Easy. It's just that easy. Pay no attention to the double bullet bill I got. Oh, stars align. Cyberskate. Just got it eat. 3 lap. Well, the thing is, chat, if you ask, sometimes if you ask somebody their least favorite Pokemon, they'll tell you all of them past a certain generation. Do you think they're being truthful? Or do you think they've just never seen, they've never actually seen Pokemon at that point? Because I feel like even in the latest generations, there's a variety of Pokemon. There's a good variety of Pokemon where you could probably find one that you think is pretty cool. It feels a bit disingenuous to say that every single Pokemon of a generation is bad. Why am I being pushed into this corner? Great. No, it's just kind of like the idea that Pokemon designs are bad now because they're not designs that were made in 1990. But as most of us know, there's a very common complaint about Pokemon designs come Gen 5. And the most common counter argument to that is certain Pokemon in Gen 1 are effectively identical. Great. In design theory to the Pokemon in later generations. It's a very common back and forth for sure. This Pokemon looks like this, uninspired. This Pokemon looked like this in Gen 1. So creative. But no, they're like, even in the worst generations, I think there were Pokemon that looked cool. Like Gen 8, for example. I like Hatterene. Hatterene is funny because Hatterene is like a little fucking alien gremlin. A tiny little creature pretending to look massive. And its Pokedex description is like, if you emote near it, it will come beat the shit out of you. Like, it does not like your vibe ever. It just comes over and beats you up. If it doesn't like hearing your inner thoughts. That's funny. I can't even think of another one. Okay, you know what? There was a Pokemon I wanted to like in Gen 8 that was really bad, and that was Grappaloct. Grappaloct is so bad. Oh my god. Dude, this track could have been a little shorter for 3 laps. Grappaloct is a really, really bad Pokemon. It's pure fighting. Its signature move is garbage. Its hidden ability is Technician, and it learns like 2 moves that actually are boosted by Technician. And neither of them are good. It's a fucking bad Pokemon. It was designed for failure. It's very strange. But I like its design. Especially the previous form. The previous form was like a little octopus with gloves. I don't even remember its fucking name. Punch an octopus. Why are they not part water type? I don't know. Because you find them in the water. They're octopuses after all. But they're pure fighting. Poliwrath is part water. Honestly, in Poliwrath's case, him being part fighting is a hindrance to him. He would be better if he was pure water. But Poliwrath has unfortunately never been very good. The only Poliwrath that's ever actually been good is Chuck's Poliwrath. And even then, it's not good. It's just annoying. Jenny Octopus isn't a water type. That's what I'm talking about it. That's what I'm talking about. Grappaloct. He is the Gen 8 Octopus. I'm actually having a hard time recalling Gen 8 Pokemon right now. If you showed me... If you showed me a list of them, I would recognize most of them. But I am having a really hard time remembering. Oh, it's the Desu song! Corviknight? Oh yeah, Corviknight's Gen 8. I forgot about that. That Pokemon is cool. That Pokemon is cool, man. It's the new age Skarmory. Whoa. Thanks, baby Mario. Oh. Oh, I'm on the boss. The boss arena. You fight the big boog. Des. Bam. There's puzzle playing. Those are there naturally. Yeah, this makes sense. Whoa. Took my hand off the controller. It's getting really hot in here, and I'm starting to sweat on my controller. So, my A button is getting slimy. Not good. What? Whatever. What's its name? Corvisquire and Rookidee are interesting to me. Mainly because they're pure flying type. For no real reason, they're pure flying types. Whereas previously, the only pure flying type was Tornadus, which kind of was a big deal. But pure flying is just not a very good type. Because normal is not especially a type. Okay, normal is not especially a great type to like have for sure. But having it does grant you an immunity to ghost type moves. It grants you stab and a neutrality. Okay. Neutrality to fighting. Being pure flying just makes it so you resist fighting. Like, the benefits of normal are better than not, which I think is interesting. That was fake. That was fake. That was fake the whole time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. They're just birds. They're just birds, dude. They're just birds. 12. A link between worlds. What the fuck? That's weird. I'm from the future and I'm from the past. But that doesn't mean this friendship wasn't built to last. Oh. Okay. Alright. Where are we? Oh, I remembered the bacon bug. The bacon bug. I forget his name. His evolution is Centiscorch, though. I thought that Pokemon was pretty cool. Not good, but cool. Well, why did my fucking speed just, like, deteriorate? The hell? And, Colossal. Colossal was cool. I like Colossal. I've heard this theme before. They can be found on the same route. I don't know. I wanted the Brock, but not the bug. Wow. What? Why did that just happen to me? Why did that just happen to me? What? I got down warped and died. I thought it was gonna be a Legend of Zelda track. You know, I like Marini. I thought Marini was cute. And then I saw Toxapex and I was like, oh, you ruined it. And boy, did they ruin it with Toxapex. Damn. Why am I in second? The entire cast of characters just... What do you think you're doing? How are you guys, like, here? Okay. What? Oh. Bro, what the fuck? I'm just, like, existing and I'm getting past. Yee! Well, great. I'm glad I stole first. Was it worth it? Maybe. Ah, Jesus. Did anybody feel that POW block? That's not gonna hit anybody because my arm is too strong. No, don't you fucking dare. Okay. Alright. That was a very, very small difference. Wow. Everybody finished, like, from 3rd to 8th in, like, a less than a second difference. Alright, well, I was like, what, 13, 14? Great. It never ends, does it? D. D. Okay, one more. One more, boys. One more. And then I'm off the stuff for a while. The Prowler. Luma Cup. Chomp Around, Peach Beach, High Tide, Koopa Cape, Apocalypse, and Mushroomless Gorge. This is just gonna be great, isn't it? Okay. Really? Chemical plant? Danger! Okay. He do be running. What? Another one. And another one. And another one. That's not even a... Oh, that's a chain chomp. Oh, god damn! Okay. Interesting track we got here. See, everybody's getting belted to shit in front of me, but I'm still losing. Like, considerably. I don't have a rear view mirror. I don't have a rear view mirror. I haven't even gotten an item. I got an item. Holy shit. I'm not lame. Not lame. Not losing. I probably should have taken Yoshi's noise as a warning. that happened. Dude! What? Oh my god! What the fuck? There weren't that many before! I don't even think I can go in the goo. I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him! I need an item. I need an item. Okay. Well then.
Next time.
Well then. Well, that was a course. That was a course. Peach Beach High Tide. What? What? Why was the rock looking at a particular rock? Excuse me? Why was that there? He's looking at the rocks as seen from above. That's all it is. It's that rock formation as seen from above. Nothing strange here. Well, see ya, dry bones. Yeah, this is a volcano here now. Holy shit! Daisy's cruiser! What? Yeah, you see? See, look down. See? That's all. Okay. That didn't count as me hitting the chainsaw. I forgot. Forgot which way I was supposed to go. Bam. Need a bullet. Need a bullet. Pretty please. Pretty please. Whoa. Okay. And try. Oh my god, do I try? I try all the time. In this institution. And he pray. Oh my god, do I pray? I pray every single day. Ah! For evolution. And I say,
No. Oh well.
what she said. Koopa Cape Apocalypse. Okay, I've decided that all of this guy's tracks aren't particularly enjoyable to play. Alright. You think there's a chain chomp on this one? Fuck, I hope so. Come on. I know you want to include one. I'm winning. More greats. That's just fantastic. Why is Koopa Cape falling apart? Trimmer, you drove directly into that. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta understand something. When you start doing stuff like that, it's because you've been defeated. It's because I have been defeated. I've lost this battle with myself. Oh, there was a Goomba there. So now I just get hit by everything. All of it. It's my turn. It's your turn. It's our turn. Oh. Well, shit. Looks like there was something there. Soap. Soap. No need for rock. It'll hit him. And then I'll hit him. I missed! Oh my god, I almost just fucking died doing that. What? 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 Holy apocalypse. Maybe it's a good thing I'm stopping with this one. Oh, man. Maybe I could have picked a better card. Yeah. Maybe. But as you see, despite everything that's happening to me right now, I'm still in third. It's a good theme. Not a single chain chomp. I'm impressed by the level of restraint shown by our creator today. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else just hits shit. Some of them are just stuck now. Look at baby Luigi. He's lost. He's a lost soul. I'm a lost soul. I'm lost. Can I be found? Great. I can't. Good.
Yeah. We win.
Okay. Alright. There's one more. Is it by the same guy? Yes, it is. Alright. Mushroomless Gorge. I'll give him credit. I now remember his name. Dude, I am the heaviest fucking thing on the road right now. Which way? Diddy Kong! Bro, I hit Diddy Kong so hard, he bounced to the off, like, the other part of the track. Fuck, I lobbed him. Well, alright then. And now I'm in last. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I think my brain turned off. Well, you know what they say. This is Zinnia's theme. It's a good theme. Now it's gone. Zinnia was like a neat character, and then she's like, alright, let's battle, and she went fucking feral. And I was like, Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. Diabolical finale. Well. Streamer, you did that 3 times. Yeah. I did do that 3 times, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Leave my brain alone. Alright. Better luck next time. No. I'm not doing 29 push-ups. I'm not doing 29 push-ups. Not with tracks like that. No, sirree. No, no, no. That was not an honest day's work. Nope. Alright. Alright. Please clap. What a... Not a great finale. But it's only temporary, a finale. Okay? It's only temporary. Tomorrow, the new Mario Kart game come out. And then, I open the control panel. When the new Mario Kart game come out, I'm gonna... So, I already sung this song and dance. So, this isn't really anything new, but yeah. Mario Kart Wii will return sometime after the new Mario Kart has settled in. We'll finish this up, and it will be great. Lorp.